was working most of my gigs for the Funny Bone Comedy Club, and I was a prominent headliner for them in 1996, and making about $2,000 a week. And they would fly me to the gigs, and I wasn't playing my...
Welcome to Pegasus versus the World, where we take on challenges, comedy, trending topics, and some travel.
City boy, city boy.
All right, man. I wanted to check out some of Ron White's later work, as I've been checking out some of his earlier stuff. He's a OG. He's the original gangster, man. He said 1996. He's making $2,000 a week. 8,000 a month. In a time where your money was worth more. He was balling. Balling, y'all. Balling. Anyways, I was only 16, 1996. That's just wild. Like, it just, it gives you perspective too, because damn, I'm getting kind of older now, man. Anyways, this is Ron White swallowing a $2,000 tooth. This is not happening. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. That sounds like maybe he had a platinum tooth, a gold tooth. But anyway, this is on Comedy Central Stand-Up's channel. Show them some love. They got fire, and I've done a gang of Comedy Central stand-up reactions from that channel, y'all. Like, I've done a bunch of them. But lately, I've been on Comedy Central's channel rocking with Key and Peele, which is great fun. Anyways, yeah. Show love, get love. Reactions aren't a substitute for the original content, so you can get all this stuff right there on their channel. They have way more stuff than I react to, so rock with it. But I wanted to check out Ron White, man. Y'all seem to dig him on the channel, so we getting back with it. Anyways, yeah, this is a Ron White swallowing a $2,000 tooth. If you want to support me, like, share, comment, subscribe. Also, I'll link my other channels in the description. Let's go.
Liner for them in 1996, and making about $2,000 a week. And they would fly me to the gigs, and I wasn't paying my taxes, so it even felt like I was making more money than I was. And living pretty good. And
you know what I'm saying? He making, what's that? 8 bands just doing that a month for the most part, right? Yeah. So that's 80 at 10 months, 88. What is that? The one. No, he's getting, yeah, pretty. Yeah, he doing good. But I'm just telling y'all, 96, bro. 96. Come on, man. In 1996, bro, making 90 G's a year is fire, and you ain't paying taxes on it? That's like you making $250 now.
And so the guy that owned that chain of clubs realized that I was working 42 weeks a year for him, so he didn't have to pay me that much money. Because what the else would I do? Where am I going to go get those kind of gigs? Because I don't know. And so he cuts my pay from $2,000 an air to $1,500 and flat. And I told him to go eat a steaming bowl of Okay, cut to years later.
Yo, what is a steaming bowl of Yo, let's go. Hey, man, why ain't it playing?
Collar Comedy Tour happens. We sell 10 million albums. I start touring. I play Radio City Music Hall. I'm just things I never even dreamed of. I'm from a little dirt town in Northwest Texas. And I'm on my tour bus. It's late at night, and I'm driving back to Atlanta. And Wednesday night, when I get back to Atlanta, where I have a house, and I'm going to be the auctioneer at this huge charity event in a tuxedo called the East Lake Foundation. And so that's my big charity of the year. So it's a big deal, and I do it every year. And I'm real drunk in my bus, which happens. We get what we call bus up in that bus. Where your only goal is to stay sober enough to make it to where your bunk is. And
yo, he has this dude has a blunt. He's holding a blunt. Yo, he's actually a gangster for real. I got thrown out of bar. Yo, son's wild. Tater, let's go.
And I've barely done it. And underneath my bed on the bunk, there's a drawer that's refrigerated, and I can get water. And I've just had a bunch of dental work done, and all these are crowns on the front of my teeth. And so And one of them had been loose, and it had fallen off, and it was this one right here, that bad boy right there. And I stuck it back on with a piece of toilet paper in there. And it had been on there for quite a while. It stuck on, and it looked great. Look, my teeth look great. None of them are real. None of this shit's real. Not one thing in this is real. And so I'm gulping down this water, drunk on my bus late at night, and the tooth comes off, and I swallow it. And I understand the ramifications of this the second that it happens, because we live here too, and the dentist that did it's in Beverly Hills. That tooth cost $2,000, and I need it for Wednesday night, and I know where it is. So I go onto the internet. What do you do if you swallow a tooth? Well, it says take laxatives, which I figured that was part of it, and shit in a trash can, and then mull around in the trash can until you find your tooth.
While you're drunk? Oh my gosh, bro. This is a nightmare. So I've tour managed rappers, right? And I've tour managed, I think, 3 tour bus tours. The rest have been in like vans and trailers. And those are the grinder tours. But the tour bus is a little bit nicer, but I did have a little more work. I hope this fool does not shit in a trash can on the tour bus, bro. It's against the rules to shit in the tour bus. Even though there's a bathroom, you know, if we're driving, we can go pee. But you don't shit in the tour bus. You just don't. God dang. Where's this going, you guys?
Now, I literally have a 10th grade high school education, but still, I thought strainer.
Oh, no.
Shit in a strainer. Take the strainer over the sink and like you're panning for gold. Just run water over the turd and let it dissolve,
Bro.
and whatever's left is left, but you're not going to miss this turd, right? So I take
Loki, this is disgusting. This is crazy. Oh gosh, Lord have mercy, please. Have mercy upon my soul, Lord Jesus.
everything. I'm doing these liquid things. I'm doing everything because I got to get this tooth. Got to come out by Wednesday because I need it so bad. And
No. He ain't gonna put a dookie tooth back in his mouth, yo. That's not where this story's going. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. We ain't putting a dookie tooth back in our mouth, man. No. You just get a new veneer. No. I might have to. Can I finish this, y'all? I don't know if I can finish this. I ain't trying to hear a dookie tooth, man. I can't do a dookie tooth, y'all.
it's really going bad. And I take it. I'm eating a lot of food. I'm trying to shovel this stuff out. Anyone hear the rest of the story? It's gross. I know it is. And I'm actually holding the strainer underneath my butt, shitting in it, trying to find this precious piece of porcelain. But then I find at the store this thing where it's a strainer, but it has these things that you can pull out and put it on a pot or a pot. And so now I'm hooked up, right? So I can put this thing down, then put the lid down, and I don't have to hold this thing between my legs to shit my tooth into my bucket, right? So now I'm way more high tech than I used to be. And it's day 2. And I'm like, oh my God, come on, Wednesday, come on. And I was so sick of it. The only thing that kept me going was I started to pretending that was Nancy Grace's mouth. And
oh my God. Yo, what are we doing? Yo, I've seen a bunch. I almost didn't watch this because the This Is Not Happening stories aren't always that funny. Some of them are with like a Joey Diaz or like a Theo Vaughn, but then some of them aren't as funny. And so I was like, I don't know if I want to watch it. This is probably the funniest one I've seen so far. I got to remember the Joey Diaz one. I think that one was pretty crazy too, though. Anyways, yo, he's going in, dude. I hope he don't put in a dookie tooth, though. I hope he don't get a dookie tooth and put it in his mouth. That's crazy if he does.
because if you just thought, I'm just shitting in Nancy Grace's mouth, and you can keep going, you can keep going for a little while.
Oh,
Day 3, nice turd. We catch in the strainer bucket, high tech, taking over, rinsing it off. Last chance for romance right here. My gig is in 4 hours. And there's the tooth. I found the tooth. And I put it in the dishwasher. You think I was just going to shove it back in my mouth? And we go down there, and the gig was postponed to the next night. I was like, oh, boy. Anyway, there's my story. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yo, the misdirection. I'm actually happy with that story. If you would have told me you stuck a dookie tooth in your mouth, bruh, I'd see Ron White in a new light. I'd start calling him Ron Brown. You know what I mean? Ron Black, Ron Brown. I couldn't call him Ron White anymore with a dookie tooth. I couldn't do it. What? You mad at me? He the one straining the doo-doo. Sheesh. Anyways, that's wild. So I'm hoping the real end of the story is that he gets the tooth. He gets to go to the dentist the next day, goes to the dentist and the next day and get it done before he actually has his whatever the hell it's called, his event. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, I'm gonna call this one Dookie Tooth, bro. This is crazy. This is insane. This is great. This is great. I loved it. Ron White is the truth, man. Everything I seen from him is funny. The one that I wasn't like, it was just everything is top tier comedy. His story of Dr. Phil was good, but everything else is excellent, great, fabuloso, chef kiss. Mwah! The Dr. Phil story, people are like, yo, check that. No. Tiger Woods story is off the chain. Anyways, let me know what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
City boy, city boy.